Okay. We have got 4 bone axe pluses now. So that was the fruits of my grinding for last night. Except when the whole recording device just broke down. What it turned out was my computer had deleted all the drivers for it, and then it wouldn't believe that when I tried to reinstall the drivers that device needed the drivers that it did. So if you weren't understanding of that, kudos to you. So I finished the grinding, got all my bone axes to bone axe pluses. I have to get monster bone M's today, and I believe I need like 4 wild axes. Well, I need 3 technically, but I'm going to build 4 because there's an extra weapon I always like, so that's 3, 6, 9. So I need 12 monster bone M's, and as we learnt last time, Ludroth do not drop monster bone M's until high rank. So what do we do then? Well, first, before I do anything, I'm going to check all the farms, and I'm just going to check everything just to make sure that, So yeah, I've got the farm doing mite seeds for me, because I'm going to need mite seeds later. But there is another reason I got mite seeds going, but, well, I've got nullberries now, so that's kind of pointless at the same time, but just to tell you, nullberries are the most cost-effective thing to farm here, because they sell for quite a bit each. Mite seeds are like the second best thing to farm, but the reason I'm farming them is because they have another use later on. I also filled out my combo list a bit more. I got cleansers, which are catalysts and popfish. I got smoke bombs, which are bomb casings and ivy. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I got boomerangs, which are whetstones and monster bone S's. I believe I got a few more bullets, but I don't know which ones I got. I might have got like para coatings and stuff. I don't actually know. But I did sell a lot of the stuff I didn't need, which were like bow coatings and ammo. And before I swapped to fishmongers then. What have you got me? Broken shells, iron ore. I could always use more iron ore. Nice waves today. We can get a good catch anywhere. Now, I'm not sure if that means they get more treasure, but I'm going to send them fishing since it's a good catch, particularly. I'm going to send them a fish finder, so in theory, we're about to get a metric shit ton of fish. Anyway, now to talk about the itinerant cook, because now he's actually, here. Now, you could use a voucher, but I'm not going to use a voucher. So, when you pay for meal, he's got a lot of ingredients. He's got meat, fish, although he's got jellyfish. He's got bread, vegetables, and milk right now. So I can't remember all these combinations, but if you combine them, you'll get fixed skills. And well, you get fixed skills and daily skills. Fixed skills are no matter what. That if you cook it in that certain way, you'll always get that skill. Daily skills, they cycle. I want to mix 2 fresh meals together as well. Feline slugger. So I can't actually remember the combination I usually use because I have my here they are. 40 meat and meat and vegetables. Because then you get these ones I personally like. Because you get Thundercooler, Icebreaker, Firestarter, and Water Barrow, which these are all elemental defense skills, and they're very good. So let's look at the daily skills. Insomniac. Insomniac's generally a bad daily skill. Let's get this one, Water Barrow. Now you can use cash or resource points. I'm going to use cash because I always use cash. It doesn't cost that much to eat. And you'll eat it, and the taste was refined. Stamina attack has increased, and we got both the skills. Now, if they're both fresh ingredients, you'll get stamina, health, and attack up usually. and you'll always get both the skills. If only one ingredient's fresh or neither ingredients are fresh, it's kind of random. Anyway, we're gonna do, actually, tell a lie, we need to buy something first. Get out of the goods. Because she's now selling cool drinks, and we sort of want, ran out of money. Bugger. Yeah, we sort of want cool drinks though for this area. I'll show you why in a minute. So, combine, let's sell some items because we don't need all of these. Let's sell the husk berries, the bone husks. See, no berries are worth 120 selling each one. We got a lot of iron ore. We can sell the armor spheres, but I'm not going to do that because I'd be a bit of an idiot. Golden fish, insect husks. No point hanging on to those. Though I've probably got like tons on my other file. Fossil pieces. Perfect paddle. Giant skull, which I'm saving. Funky pheromone, shroom germs, fish finders, pittance fangs. These are the kind of things. Incomplete crown, I want to keep that for now. Kelby horns, I've got a lot of those built up. What do I need to sell? Well, I've probably got enough money now. Look, I can sell mite seeds. 100. Wait, are the mite seeds worth more? Oh, they are worth more. I thought they were worth less. Okay then, mite seeds are more cost effective, but I swear no berries were. Probably conflicting sources online just confused me. Anyway, so we're gonna need cool drinks for this area. I'll show you why in a minute. So we're going to do a harvest tour. Now, harvest tours are kind of unique. When you start the quest, within 5 minutes, the item that you need to deliver to complete the quest will actually be put in your box after 5 minutes. But you don't have to do it straight away. And at low rank at least, no other, nothing will intrude. So you're just free to mine or bug catch in that area. And different areas on the map have different items that are unique to that area. So, let's go to the Sandy Plains. So, as you can see, we have a stamina increase due to the fact that we got the, we ate that food. We've also got attack increase, I believe. Now, Veggie Elder is here. And as I said earlier, he'll give you free items if you talk to him. Now, the amount of times he'll give you free items is random, I believe. Like, sometimes, yeah, like he'll say, you gotta earn your own stuff. So, let's eat. Now, back here, there's a secret passageway that goes to Area 7. So, but I'm not going to go that way. We're going to explore the Sandy Plains. So first up is Area 1. Area 1 is generally empty, and it usually has Renepolos in. Now, Renepolos are what I need to kill, because these are the first monsters in the game that give you Monster Bone M's. So I actually need to kill these guys. And they have 2 calves. And I believe that can be Aptonov in the Sandy Plains, but if they aren't in this area, then the Renepolos are their replacement. Renepolos armor is actually quite a good armor set if I remember. So as you can see, we've already got 2 Monster Bone M's. We need 3 for every Wild Axe. So in total, we need 12. So let's go to Area 2. Now Area 2 is generally an empty area. I mean, there's sometimes felines and melixes here, but nothing really big appears here. Sometimes some larger monsters will flee to this area, but except for that, it's generally sort of empty. So let's go to Area 3. Now, Area 3 is full of Banabaras right now. Great. Supplies delivered, that means we could leave the quest now if we wanted to, and we have a bush. Or whatever they consider a bush. We've got some carcasses here, and we've got this mud lake, which this will play a part later on. But for now, just remember it's here. Sometimes big monsters will come to this area as well, so you'll have that. Then there's Area 4. This is kind of like a main area where a lot of stuff can go down. These are insect hills, so on certain quests, Alteroths can come out of there. Look, oh, they're over here, actually. And general things like that can pop out. There are Jaggy here right now, though, so I'm going to go to Area 5. Now, Area 5 is the carnivore nest, matching the one in Moga Woods, as we know. So, there are some Jaggy here, just general things. So let's duck down into Area 6. If I can. Because that's the fastest way to Area 7. Isn't it? Oh no, that's the password to Area 6. This Area 6 is confusing. Area 6 is your cave full of melinxes. Oh god. And Banabars. Oh god. And if I'm not mistaken, here you are. Here's your cat statue for this map. If you lose any of your items from those melinxes, they'll be over here. Kind of a strange area to put the cat statue, but oh well. So if we jump down to Area 7. Area 7 is this kind of temperate area, actually. You'll find Kelby here, Renepolos is sometimes also here. And yeah, okay, now I've got to get up to Area 8 because I want to explore these in order. So let's cut up through areas 2, 3 and 4. Back through the felines. Really, I should go through Area 1 so I can kill this Renepolos again, which, yeah, I'm going to be grinding those Renepolos for a long time, because I want to get all those wild axes out of the way. I mean, you don't have to, because a lot of the weapons that I can get, I can actually build instead of upgrading into, but upgrading into a weapon is always cheaper. So, now we have Area 8 here. Now, something you should notice about Area 8, our health is glowing red and it is beginning to drop. That's because Area 8 is a hot area. Now, if we don't take a cool drink right now, our health would eventually drop and we would faint. Be dragged back, and that's one of the 3 faints for the level already out the way. Now, if you're good enough, you don't have to take a cold drink right away. But that's only if you're good enough. And honestly, I don't even risk it. I always take a cool drink when I can. Anyways, Area 9 is another hot area. And there are Jaggy here. Don't actually normally see Jaggy over here. It's sort of strange. And over here is a patch of cactus. Remember this patch of cactus? It will come into play later. You can get cactus flowers here, which are used for combination. Yeah, this cactus patch does come into play. I missed all of those shots. I don't deserve to be a hunter with a switch axe. Like an angel with a shotgun. Okay, let's run over to Area 10. I'm sorry this is so boring, but we have to get this over and done with quickly so you at least know the geography of where you're fighting. Because knowing where monsters are going and knowing the area is generally a good thing. So Area 10 is another desert area, and we have a new enemy here, which is the Daleks. Now the Daleks only appear on one other map, which I will point out what map that is when we get to it, but Daleks, you can... if you have a sonic bomb, which I haven't actually made one yet, you can actually throw a sonic bomb near them and they'll fly up the sand because they cannot stay under the sand with it. But we're not going to bother with the Daleks. They drop monster guts, which is dedicated to the monster guts quest. But anyway, if you drop down here, now they changed this from Try. In Try, this is a one-way trip, but in Portable, from this game onwards, they actually made a way back up there, which is over here. You have to go up there and you can climb back up. This is the sleeping area. Any monster, like most monsters, will come here to sleep. There are exceptions to the rule, obviously, but generally this is where monsters come to sleep. And it's actually a cool area, so you don't need cold drinks when you're in here. Now, one other thing I should know about the desert is that when it turns dark, instead of cold drinks, you would need hot drinks. But hot drinks aren't as vital to get, because when you're cold, you just lose stamina, which means you won't be able to run. Like, your stamina will go down fast and you won't be able to run as far. Which, if you're in a fight and you got your weapon out, you're not going to be using your stamina too much anyway, unless you're a shield user. So you don't need to worry about stamina as much. But still, use your hot drinks when you can. Now, Rhenepolos are one of those monsters that annoy me, because... Is that one going to show it off? Oh no. Basically, when you're fighting a monster, Rhenepolos will charge you like that. They are generally very annoying when they do it as well. Wow, this one's barely dead and I'm already carving the meat out of it. Monster Bone M. So I can build one wild axe now. Now I think the bone axe... Yeah, I think the wild axes are the metal versions of the weapons. Because there's a metal version and a bone version. The bone version usually upgrade to be more elemental than the metal versions. The metal versions are more strength oriented. God, by the time I'm finished with these guys, I could probably make a Rhenepolos set all on it on my own, couldn't I? So, but thanks to the fact that my recording equipment failed yesterday, I had to reset the upload. Luckily, it's only like 26 hours away now, but it was still a massive jump back. No monsters? Well, I don't think I actually need the wild axes immediately. So, you come back up here, and you got a Paw Pass ticket. Then you take your Paw Pass ticket, put it in the red box, and oh yeah, here's the bed for this area. Thankfully, 2 stars are a lot more exciting than 1 star is. This is probably one of the most boring parts of it. Revived. Yeah, here in the UK, it's actually like the first hot day, or hottish day we've ever had, like 8th of March. It's bloody... It's kind of scary, you know, we can actually see the sun for once. Okay, let me check the decks. I want to see what the key quests are for this rank. I know the Jaggy quest is, but... I mean, I'm going to do all the quests, so it doesn't matter for me, but I want to do the quests in such an order that you don't get the urgent quest appearing, because the urgent quests you'll always want to do. So, okay. So let's go in here. If we can buy and manage. Aha! Cactus flower plus bitterbug equals herbal medicine. Oh god. I really need immunizers, but I can't remember how to make immunizers. I think they're like Catalyst and Dragon Toadstools. Let's see if I can make anything else now. Oh. A broken shell and a mystery bone equals a fishing harpoon. Okay, what's the next quest on the list? It looks like it's bug hunt. Yeah, I'm not going to be eating because I don't really do yet, but bug hunt, slay 12 outer oven. This is back on the Desert Island, so I'm not going to need those cool drinks. This is going to be one of those nice ones. But, if I remember, they give you poison smoke bombs for this quest. So, we've got our status quo back of items. And we're back in more familiar grounds. Seriously, I don't have to use the map to find my way around this place anymore, since I'm so used to it. Other areas I'm still not as used to, because I mean... Actually, I'm probably used to the volcano as well, because I did a lot of hunting then as well. But, as you'd imagine, this map is swarming with outer ring. Get my way out of the way of that. So, don't know. Outer Rovs are not really a monster I hunted enough to find out what they inflict. You always get outer of stomachs from this quest. That's interesting. And honey. Oh, Melinxes. A lot of freaking Melinxes. Jeez. Was that enough Melinxes for you? No? Let's have some more then. Oh my god. Ugh. Melinxes. Now, big outer Rolf. These will aggro immediately upon you entering the area. Seriously, big outer Rolfs are the nastiest ones of the lot. However, the small outer Rolfs don't aggro when you kill them, oddly enough. And now we've got to go look for more. There might be some in area 5, so let's get through area 6. And there's the general Jaggy group. Area 5. Come on, let me be outer Rovs. No? No outer Rovs at all? Why do I need to hunt? One. I'm looking for one outer Rov, and then I'm done with this quest. Seriously? Where is this last outer Rov gone? What? This is what happens. This is why I don't like these slaying quests. Sometimes you have to find one monster which you have no idea where it's going to be, and it's probably in this area because there's all those Melinxes in here. And yep, there is the outer Rov. Oh, a couple of them. Yeah, you know the Melinxes have seen you when they jump in the air like that. Oh, I need to get some paw print stabs for a weapon later on, so... Secret stash. That's such a cool stash, man, eh? Ah, I am the murderer of cats. I never want to be called a cat murderer. Oh god, I'm tone deaf. I might as well wait till 3-star to get the necklace stuff. Let's save, and I need a break because there are some things I forgot to do before starting this recording. So be right, I'll be back soon. Okay. Sorry about that. That was my fault for not getting certain things out of the way, so... what am I doing? Oh! I can actually make the first wild axe if I want to. Yeah, why not actually? So he hits the board of a hammer. I won't equip it now. Okay, so I can upgrade it to a Wild Axe Plus or a Ludroth Axe. Wild Axe Plus needing Bullfango parts. Ah. Ludroth Axe having actually an element, look, it's water. And look at that compared to that. That's, yeah. Actually, let me compare the axes and let's see which one I want for the upcoming quest. So the wild axe is actually stronger, but it's a lot blunter, and it has an exhaust file in it actually. Huh. Yeah, we're gonna go for wild axe for a while because this has an exhaust file, meaning that any monster we hit will get tired. And we have to hunt the Great Jaggy next. So, or do we? What are our other quests? Yeah, let's do Great Jaggy for now. Now, the Great Jaggy is our first official big monster quest. I mean, we did have the what's it called? Legiacrus appear for a little while, but honestly, that wasn't really a big, like, hello and welcome to Monster Hunter. That was just a F you, we can do whatever we want kind of thing from Capcom, in my opinion. In fact, okay, the RPC is that. Oh, the captain came back actually. Let's get that out of the way. Yeah, micromanaging a lot of things in the village is a annoying thing, and we got a lot of fish. Not much to report. Okay, you go back to treasure hunting and whatever you want. So we're gonna eat this time. What should we eat? What do we get from here? Sharpshooter, temper, bombardier. Wait, what's temper do? Increases bow gun damage. What about meat and meat? Super cat and escape artist. Charisma and lander. Super carver. Okay. And booster and game changer and weakness. Polisher and super cat. I don't need super cat though. Slugger we don't need. Specialist is no. Feline riser injecting. yeah, let's have pork and rice. That sounds like a decent-ish combination. Stamina and attack increased. Okay, Gildy, we're going after the Great Jaggy now. One thing to note about this quest, it originally took place in Mogul Woods. So, the fact that everyone said closer to home with hunting Great Jaggy, that's why. Because this quest didn't used to take place in Sandy Plains. They recently changed it, actually. Blag! Like my battle cry? I'm here to inspire you to have a great hunt. Did it work? Darg! How about now? Your target this time is a Great Jaggy. This big fella is much tougher than anything you've had to hunt before. They say that a Great Jaggy can boss around Jaggy, organising them to attack you in a pack. Isn't Mother Nature wild? Great Jaggy are also smart enough to run away when they're in trouble. Starting to miss that fishing quest, aren't you? Nope. But don't despair, you should find a paintball in the supply box. It is one handy item. Splat a monster with it and you'll be able to track the beast on the map. Paintballs are perfect for wussy monsters who try to flee. Let them. You'll see where they roam. Okay, let's start this quest off right with a battle cry together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Blarg! Okay. We're not going to take... Actually, we could take the torch because Jaggy fear fire. Yeah, the Jaggy's biggest weakness is fire, so if you've somehow managed to trick it into getting a fire weapon this early, which I believe is impossible, then you could use that against the Great Jaggy. Now we've got mini whetstones, cool drinks, flash bombs, and tinged meat. Now, I made some of this earlier, but I never showed you what it was for. Basically, big monsters like that are carnivorous, like the Great Jaggy, you can put the meat down and they'll eat it. Depending on what meat you put down, it will have an effect. Tinged meat will paralyze the Great Jaggy for a little while. So, Great Jaggy, will you make yourself known to the world? So here we have the Great Jaggy. Mark him on my targeting cam. The Great Jaggy, by paintballing. As you can see on the map, now he's kind of a healer. The Great Jaggy, now look at his moves. Show them your moves, Great Jaggy. I missed. Now the Great Jaggy can actually make all the other Jaggy around him do things. And he also... Now the Great Jaggy has all the moves that the Jaggy and the Jaggier had combined. So that's why I pointed that. That's why I was pointing out all the Jaggy moves. Because the Jaggy's moves are the same. Now, one thing to know about large monsters. They have a lot more health than other monsters, so normally any monster I fought would have gone down by now, but large monsters are different, they have a health bar. Now, one other thing to note about large monsters, if I can pull it off, is they have breaks. So, I have just broken the frill on the Great Jaggy. Now, doing breaks and cuts like this will allow you more rewards when you eventually down the monster. So for breaking the frill, I will get an extra reward in my box. Which, that's always a great prospect. Now, if you haven't fought a large monster before, you might panic here because, honestly, the Great Jaggy, when I first fought it, he was terrifying. And he has some intelligence, he's dodging all of my exhaustive attacks. And I'm about to die. I don't believe this. So yeah, the Great Jaggy is running away. One thing the Great Jaggy can do is call other Jaggy towards it. So as we've seen before, the Jaggy around it were, while they were alive, were attacking with it, making my life a lot harder. Oh. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble with this weapon. It's a lot more unwieldy than any weapon I've used. And we've knocked it over. But yeah, if you've played a Monster Hunter game before, this guy is a lot like the Velociprey actually. He's a bit of a pushover. I'm attacking with the switch axe and it's just not working. And he's limping. Now when a monster limps, that means they're just about to die. And they'll usually limp back to their sleeping area. In the Great Jaggy's case, this is Area 5 where it starts. Now, flash bombs. If you manage to get it right, you can actually stun the monster. This means they'll usually stay in place or they'll randomly attack because they are scared. And we've already killed the Great Jaggy. Now, a big monster usually has 3 cards. So as we see, we get some Jaggy scales, some screamers, and a Great Jaggy claw. So overall, this isn't a bad quest. It's all dependent on the way you look at it. Because the Great Jaggy is very weak. You've just got to learn to dodge his attacks, which is why I was pointing out the Jaggy and the Jaggias attacks, because it uses all the same attacks. So if you can dodge them on the Jaggy and Jaggia, then there's no reason you can't dodge it on the Great Jaggy. Wait. I was kicked back. But that wasn't such a hard quest. That was our first hunting quest, actually. And that was also one of our key quests. So, Great Jaggy Hide, Monster Bone S, Screamers, Jaggy Hides, Monster Bone S, Monster Bone S, and the Screamer we got here, look, as you can see, the red piece is the base, that's all your base rewards. And you can see up there, blue is wound and capture, so these are all the rewards you get for wounding and capturing monsters. Also, the scorecard will tell us how big the monster was. Now, the monsters can vary in size, and when you know you'll find the biggest or the smallest when it has a crown next to it. Now, there's silver crowns and gold crowns. Gold crowns are the absolute largest and extremely rare. Also, I'm going to ignore all the other people because the Argosy captain's here. So let's do a rare trade. I have the giant skull, which you hopefully saw me get last episode because that was glitchy as hell. So we can buy something from here, or trade something even. So we can get double barbecue spit, a book of combos, or a Poogie statue. Now I never collect the statues, probably should, but I'm gonna get a double barbecue spit because that is needed later on for something. Now I'll actually show you what a double barbecue spit does later, but for now, what items are you offering? Actually, let's put all my items. Now, if you get plus symbols, that means that item is worth more for this trade because they're more in demand. So I have a lot of items which are wanted. So I'm gonna get some mega pickaxes and stuff. I'll spend the rest on thunderbugs. And I need to add some more commodities to my trade. So I'll take all the mega pickaxes and as many bug nets as I can, and the rest can go to my box. So yeah, I did some good trade just then, and the chief's son, I keep calling him Junior, wants to talk to us. I know you went through a lot of trouble to take down that great Jaggy and all, but now we've had sightings of more great Jaggies in the wood. The beasts that fled from the earthquake must be coming back. I know those woods better than anybody. Don't forget to check the Moga forecast before you leave the village. So, if we check the Moga forecast, it won't be on any of the days you've got currently, but now, Great Jaggy, which is a large monster, will start appearing randomly in the woods every day. This isn't a way you can get Jaggy parts without having to go on the quest. Oh, he's also got something else to say. Hey there, Hunter. Thanks for coming. I've got another request for you. I ran into Head Farmer, and that shrewd old coot says he wants to restore the fields to pre-earthquake condition. I made a list of everything we need, so try to fit this in within your regularly scheduled hunting. Alright. What does he want? He wants dung and supersized dung. Yeah, let's see. What's the Moga forecast? Have we got, okay. Day after tomorrow, we've got herbivores breeding, so that's when I need to go out into the woods. Anyway, we have... anyone else want to talk? Just these two? The itinerant cook wants to speak to us. Mon Dieu, the bistro. She is doing perfectly splendid, and all thanks to your patronage. Yeah. For this, I shall offer higher-level grain ingredients to my customers. This is quite the bargain. If you use higher-level ingredients, the dishes increase your health even more. It's a gastro joie de vivre. Is that a gastronomical delight? Caladine. So for doing that quest, we now have a 1-star ingredient, jumbo bread. Meaning, if we use jumbo bread in a meal, our we'll get better. We'll just get higher level stuff. Like we get health plus 10 now. Okay. What else is going on? Okay, Gable Heart. Welcome back, Hunter dearest. Great jobby with the great Jaggy. Fair strikes, quick dodges, flawless judgment. The sparks were really flying out there. Well, just guessing. I certainly didn't see it. Anyway, break time's over. There's hunting to do. Top-class hunters face a steady stream of impossible tasks. For instance, only a tippy top-of-the-line hunter would try and bag a live Azeroth, right? Well, looky here. I've got that exact job. That silly guild, breaking hearts and breaking hunters. Yes, I can see it in your eyes. How am I to capture a giant monster that's all teeth and attitude? Well, according to my in-depth and kind of heavy guidebook, all these pages and no helpful info at all? Oh, no surprise there. See, when you take a good look, 90% of the pages are blank. Oh, my mistake. It's just a regular old notebook. From now on, I'll write in any useful info I get. The hard work of today will become the wisdom of tomorrow. Go ask Mr. Walking Dictionary Chief for some tips. So, if you look in the quest, we've now got Bear Trap, which is to capture an Azeroth. Which we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to do the other quest first. But as luck would have, oh, he doesn't want to speak to us. Well, screw you, Mr. Chief. Then. I'm sorry, Chief. I didn't mean that. Let's get all of these items out of the inventory. Didn't use the tinge meat. I really should have shown that off. Yeah, my inventory's starting to shape up into something I'd actually use. Because I've got, like, specific things I like to use in my inventory, and... still haven't found Dragon Toadstools. Yeah, between episodes, I'm going to look to see where Dragon Toadstools are, and if I can get them yet, because I need Dragon Toadstools badly. Oh. Flaming shots. Those, okay. If you're using a bow gun... those are what you really want to use against the Great Jaggy. So yeah, it is possible for one of the weapons to have fire element then, I didn't realise. Then again, I don't usually use them. Anyway, if we go up to the Wyverian Artisan now, we can make Jaggy armor, which I'm not going to, as I said, because I'm happy with my armor right now, and I haven't even unlocked all of them because I didn't get all the Jaggy parts, but I'm just pointing out that they're there. We've also got Ludroth folds since we hunted the Ludroth, but I'm just pointing out that it's there for you. Actually? Okay, where's my next quest? Secret Crystal Bones, Sandy Plains at night. Now I remember this quest because it was really annoying. You'd think that bones would be something you pick up because everything else is like, that's how every other bone works. But no, this is a mining quest. You have to mine the crystal bones. Anyway, Secret of Crystal Bones. Deliver 4 of them. Didn't do any mining in the Sandy Plains earlier, so yeah, you'll notice that it's nighttime now. Which means they give you hot drinks instead of cold drinks, because that's how deserts work in real life. They may be really hot during the day, but they're blistering cold during the night. And they give you 3 old pickaxes. Actually, torch. Where are I? I'm going to take the torch with me. Why not? Even though I think I've been taking the torch every single quest so far. And we're going to jump down the Area 7 chute, because we want to make a quick trip to Area 6, and this works out to be quicker. I mean, if we were to go out into the desert, we would freeze, but I might shut it off later, actually, because that is something you should know about. But if we come in here, we can see the Banabara about. Ugh. Hate Banabaras. They actually used to freak me out, because when that first quest we have to mine that piece of iron ore, I was looking around the caves and I didn't see the Banabara coming in. So I suddenly turn around, there's this giant bug behind me, and I mean, I'm not as bad now, but I used to be terrified of bugs. So to see about that giant thing behind me, it was, well, it was very off-putting. And, of course, there are Melinks here. Oh, I'm getting better at using the, paw print stamps, that's what I want. Yeah, I have a, weapon later on that needs paw print stamps. Because I looked at my weapons list and I was like, yes, that's the weapon I'm going to need. And whetstones are at maximum. Crystal bones, here we go. Earth crystals, we always need earth crystals. Let's get rid of huskberries, we don't need them really, do I? Earth Angel, Earth Angel. I've already sang this song. How many? Have we got 2 crystal bones? I need 4 though. Yeah, as I said, I don't really notice this area as much as I do the other areas, so where the mining points are, I have no clue. I believe there are some in area 4? If not, there might be some in area 8, but actually, wait. Yeah, this is my attempts at finding crystal bones. Yeah, forget the golden fish quest. This is the hardest quest of the game. At least with the red coral stones. You don't need... Because seriously, if you run out of pickaxes and stuff, you really... Unless you know where to get the ingredients and you have books of combo on you, which, looking at I don't, you have no choice but to turn around and abandon the quest. So if you've got like 3 crystal bones, you've run out of all your pickaxes, you fail. You're going to attack me after your friends just got sent flying and killed. God, the Guild Sweetheart's right. The small monsters really don't have common sense. Luckily, there's my 4 crystal bones. Just keep mining until... Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling that dragon toadstools are in this area. Yeah, once you get 1 dragon toadstool, breed them. You need a lot of dragon toadstools for this game. I think I've ran out of them on Archenhold, so let's restore the health I lost from those great jaggies and probably the Melinxes as well. And probably the Banabaras. And I just dropped my controller. Oh, I just seen what the urgent is to this rank. That's a very nice urgent quest. I remember that one. It's very memorable for me actually, that urgent quest, because it was the strangest one I ever did. I think it's actually the only other one where you don't have to fight a big monster. Like pretty much after this rank, every quest is a large monster quest to unlock the next star. Now, all of my equipment's been saying I've been recording for an hour, but I did take that break, and I don't know how long, and I still feel good, which is more than I can say usually, so let's keep going. Hot drinks, dump, 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 dump. Get rid of the iron pickaxes, all the ores, which we did need some ores, so that's very good that I got that. And oh, that's such a pitiful list. Let's see. Oh, we can make something new. Ice crystals and bitter bugs make cool drinks. So that's one way we can make cool drinks, I believe. Well done steaks and no, that's chilled meat. I swear there was another way to make cool drinks, but oh well. So if you want, that's how you make cool drinks. And freezing shots. Yeah, we're slowly opening up this tree. I mean, like the last 4 pages or so, they're gonna take ages to unlock, but what do I need to, because I know I need one of each of these, so what about this way? Yeah, we need Azeroth parts, and the Azeroth is actually the next monster we have to fight, so but first it's time for a redux. What do I mean by redux? More monster guts! Yay! Said no one. Seriously, this is one of the this quest, because I mean, coming off the last monster guts quest, my brain was thinking, oh god, are they gonna throw another big monster like the Geocross or something? Which I didn't even know what they were gonna throw up, because this was Monster Hunter Tri was my first Monster Hunter game, so I had no idea what they were gonna throw at me coming off the other Monster Guts quest. Luckily, they're not that cruel. I'll just say that. They are a lot nicer about this one. They don't throw up a like big monster at you, but this quest is nasty for another reason. I didn't show you what cold does. Well, you'll see eventually. Well, you can see for yourself really. It's not deadly cold compared to warmth, but anyway, Delax. You remember these guys, don't you? Well, I didn't really go near them, but throw a sonic bomb, they all fall out. You wanna kill them all as fast as possible, and sharpened fang, that's not what I want. Yeah, Delax are a very annoying monster. They're pretty much like the Renepolos in my opinion. If you remember what I said about Renepolos earlier, about them charging you at the most inopportune moments, like during that Great Jaggy quest, if you went into an area of Renepolos and the Renepolos noticed me, that Renepolos could easily have just attacked me and knocked me out and fighting the Great Jaggy, which not only does it do damage, it prolongs the quest. And I upswung that. Oh, there's one more Delax making a beeline for me. Oh, there it is. This is one of the other annoying things. You're chasing Delax. Ah, there it is. Stop jumping! Ah! Come on! Come on! Oh wait, there's another Daleks now. Damn it, the other Daleks got away. Ugh. Big Finn! Come on, give me monster guts. I mean, I've got no son. Oh, I've got one sonic bomb left, so. Monster guts, hooray! So yeah, this quest is tedious as all hell because, like, any quest where you have to carve from a monster to get a certain part, like the monster guts quest, as annoying as it is because the you'll mostly get the other items. But this one is especially annoying because you have to. Most of the time, you have to use sonic bombs to get the Daleks out of the sand in the first place to attack them. And whoa, that's a lot of Daleks. I wonder if anyone eats, like, well, except monster guts, because, I mean, we obviously know that people eat monster guts in this world, but I wonder if Daleks are edible. I hope they're edible, because that's the only reason I could think of that I'm hunting them. And we have 3 monster guts, which, yep, that's the number we need. Now it's all the way back to area, like the base. I mean, this is another reason I don't like this quest. You have to take so long to run back. I mean, the other Monster Guts quest was like that actually, and it was even more tedious with the running back because you have to run through, you have to swim. At least this one you only have to run. So I guess this one in respect is slightly better, but at the same time it's not because you have to use an item to get what you need in the first place. And I mean, at least with the other quests, if you get bored of getting Monster Guts, you've got the Legia Crusader to play with. Okay. I think after this quest I have to go into Mogul Woods to hunt herbivores for dung. So we need, what was it, 1 supersized dung, 2 normal dung. I mean, we do want the field to be restored because that will allow us more, that allows more cycles on our herbs and berries and stuff, so we'd have to go back there as often. Why am I singing again? Big Finn, sharp fangs, no berries. Oh, parashrooms everywhere. And cactus flowers. So yeah, as long as you're doing quests like this, you can get a lot of money built up very fast. But we have to, well, we'd have to capture it right now. Oh. He was actually saying something helpful to me then. So yeah, it's herbivore breeding, and then if you look, there are great Jaggi around every day after this, because, well, what will happen is, I think the game will randomly roll what monsters can appear in the forest that day, but since the great Jaggi is the only monster it can roll, every day there will be a great Jaggi in the woods until we kill or capture something else that will counter it and be in the woods with it. But I mean, I think even then, sometimes the Great Jaggi can get rolled to be there alone. But let's stop complaining about that. And I really should have bought the double barbecue spit with me, but oh well. So since it's herbivore breeding, there will be a lot of Kelby. A lot of them, so if you want to get Kelby horns or warm pelts, this is where you can go. This is when you want to do it, really. But oh my god, it's a huge Aptonov. We don't need to really carve them as much as just kill them. And that Aptonov can get away. We don't really need it to... I mean, Aptonov will come back down to this area. I think... Actually, if we leave the area and come back immediately, will they respawn? There's a... Actually? Where is that place? I think that's up on Area 7. I'm going to go to Area 7 a sec to check. No, it's up Area 8 even. Yeah, somewhere on this map, I think it is Area 8, there's actually a pile of dung. Which is a good thing to carve. And oh my god, it's a huge Kelbiorch. Has the balls to attack me. Oh, jeez, this axe does knocks Kelbies out in one hit. Raw meat. The one thing I didn't want from you, and now you will gallop and fade into the distance. Right, Area 8. Where is it? Is it this? Dung. Here it is, yeah. If you gather here, you can get dung. That's all we need, but we'll keep gathering it because it's good fertilizer, I mean, come on. Yeah, there are piles of dung around here on certain days. I don't actually know where the other pile is. I remember there being a pile of dung on a map that it just looks like you're wading through your hands through dung. Like literally like that one. What? You're not meant to be here. Hello, Great Jackie. That was yeah. The Great Jackie wasn't forecasted for today, if we remember. So yeah, even when there's no monster sighting meant to be here, the Great Jackie can just... Damn it, I was... I'm actually having to say, I like the Switch Axe a lot more now. I mean, now I've worked out how to use it, like, a bit more than earlier. This is a beautiful weapon to use. I don't understand why I don't see more people online using it. I mean, one thing you'll notice online when you first go on is a lot of people favour using like the bow gun. I haven't actually tried it myself, but apparently getting through the ranking up online with the bow gun is so easy, it's like laughable. And he limps away and oh, he dropped a shiny. The shiny is a Wyvern Tear. Wyvern Tears are account items, they're only worth resource points. They're nothing big, really. Oh, the Great Jackie just went to sleep. Now, I believe other Jackie can jump onto him and actually wake him up, so be very careful. I want to make him drool, but he's just so weak. I can't get him to drool. Oh no! Weapon sharpness at long last! You've reduced yourself so I can show you off. Basically, when a weapon sharpness is reduced, sometimes the weapon will bounce off the enemy instead. And oh my god, Great Jaggy, you are worth a lot of resource points. But yeah, to remedy the... Jaggy just killed another one! Oh, that's glorious. I think that the Great Jaggy will actually respawn when it's supposed to appear on days like this. So if you really want to, you can wait for the Great Jaggy to respawn and you can fight another one over and over again. And you can just build, you can just like rack up Great Jaggy kills, I believe, but I don't do that usually. Anyway, to remedy the sharpness, you just use a whetstone and it switches back. Now, certain monsters need certain sharpness for you to even touch them with a weapon, so be aware of that. Oh god, I did that Jaggias, like, it just murdered its sister, essentially. Anyway, let's return to village. Those 10 account points came from that wyvern tier, probably. And Chief's son. Hunt report. We got some two supersized dung from killing both those giant Aptonoth, some normal dung for killing like the little Aptonoth, some pelts for killing the Kelby, fangs for killing the bird wyvern, pissing fangs, pink liver, and a moonlight fang. There's okay, let's do the villager request. There is one thing you can get from the Great Jaggy, which is a giant, I think it's also a giant skull, but it's a 1-star commodity that's for trading. But yeah, we got another field here now, so let's talk to the head farmer. And what do we want to farm? We probably want to farm cactus flowers actually right now. Yeah, that makes sense. So cactus flowers, let's use some supersized dung, and 5 cycles we can now do it. I mean, it costs more resource points for us to do it, but well, we got resource points to burn. We got freaking lots of it. And I mean, if I really want to, I can just go into the forest and get more resource points. Which there is actually a reward in this game for having like 1 million resource points, I believe it is. You get like a medal and it's awesome, and I need a mega potion. And a Felvine bomb. When you use a Felvine bomb, I believe that either one of the following, either felines and melinxes are attracted to it, so if you're in the area with a Felvine bomb, they'll come towards you. Or if you use it, they will appear in the area. So if there's no felines and melinxes at all in that area, they just come out the ground and stuff. I'm not sure. But if you use it on a monster, I do know that felines and melinxes will attack them. Okay, okay. I've held off long enough. Actually, no I haven't. Argosy Captain, what have you got for trading again? Not my stuff, your stuff. Mega harpoons. Huh. The Saturnian traps. I don't know what Saturnians are for. I think they're like another trade item. Yeah, I want to get that book of combos for and another double barbecue spit if possible, but oi, itinerant cook, give me some food. Feline. Feline medic? What did I eat last time? Fighter. Water bearer. Ice climber. Milk. What else? Oracle. Dung master. Let's get Oracle. Oh, I hope I get Oracle. It's still random. I might just between videos just eat all of the things so I know what the general effects of them are. So let's capture an Azeros. So this is actually going to be one of the harder quests in the game for me because interruptions. This time your contract is a little more, shall we say, lively. You have to capture a monster alive. Now the most important thing to do when trying to capture a monster is to weaken it first. Watch the monster for signs of weakness, like if it starts to drag its feet as it moves. That means it's capturing time. Once your target starts to tucker out, use a pitfall trap or a shock trap to keep it in one piece. Then toss a trank bomb or two at it. Gunners can also shoot trank shots to subdue monsters. Hey, whatever works. Larger monsters might require more than one of whatever you end up using in order to be captured. If you haven't weakened the monster enough, you might fail to capture it. You'll get the hang of it with practice. Also, thanks to Oracle, we know that it's in Area 3, which, due to the fact that it's a cutscene, it will always start in Area 3. Now, we get 2 easy shock traps, but you can't carry them both at once. We've got a couple trank bombs. Trank shots are worth a lot, actually. I'm just taking all this stuff because it's worth stuff. Anyway, where are my rations? There they are. So it's in Area 3, and we can't see it anymore because it only does this for a short time. And Aptonoff, with those freakish tails that remind me of something. Don't know what those tails remind me of, but it's never good. So that cutscene showed us 2 things. 1, Alterovs can gather from honey. 2, the Azeros loves honey. And we got the Azeros, well, we got the Azeros, the first of the Pelagulus trio, as I like to call them. Now, the Azeros will fight unlike anything you've ever seen before, mostly due to the fact that you haven't seen anything that fights like it before. It is your first time for this game. And we just bounced, because its claws need green sharpness. Because those claws are so tough, we need green sharpness on them to even scratch. Now the brakes for the Azeros, its face, both its claws, I think you can break its back as well. Although, I'm not looking it up because I don't need to right now. Oh, the Azeros is, I will chase you down with my claws attack, as I like to call it. Now, the reason I said this was going to be hard isn't because the Azeros is a particularly hard monster to beat. I mean, I'm not having too much of a bad time with it. The problem is, it is weak. So I could go overboard and I could just completely kill the Azeros. And since this is a capturing quest, if I kill the Azeros, I fail immediately. Now, in Try, there are a lot more capture quests, but I think this is actually the only one in Free Ultimate. I'm just using a first aid method if I can. Oh, we got sonic bombs, people I believe. Oh, why do we have sonic bombs? I forgot. But yeah, look. I believe that's it limping already. Really, is that it limping? Huh. Well, there's another trap, so... Now, when the Azeroth is limping away, do not put a trap down near... Well, when any monster's doing it. You want to really wait until the monster gets into the next area. Because that way you can guarantee it's going to stay there for a while. Because, I mean, I could put it down in front of the Azeroth, but while I'm putting it down, the Azeroth could walk right by me. And with traps, if you put a trap down, until that trap kind of disappears, it will despawn after like a couple minutes. Until that trap despawns, you have to wait. And the Azeroth isn't going to let me put down the trap. And you put in a trap, throw 2 trank bombs on it, and that's it. And it dropped the shiny, which is a beast tier. So that's a capture quest. I mean, that wasn't even 5 minutes. It was almost 5 minutes. So that's how hard. I mean, the thing is, I wasn't sure if it was limping, so if I kept attacking it, there's a chance I could have killed it off outright, and then I would have failed that quest and I would have had to do it all over again, which I would have been so pissed, because I'm meant to be the teacher here, like teaching you the stuff, and if I kind of fail, I mean, it's fine if I fail, but it would still annoy me. Jumbo bones, we actually need those. So it seems we broke 2 parts of it, probably the face and one of the claws looking at it. And of course it was our new record for the longest and shortest Azeroth. It's our only Azeroth. Now I believe you get 1 quest unlocked, then an urgent quest unlocked as well at the same time. So it seems that Junior wants to speak. Oh, Chief Son even. Hey, you seem like you're in the loop around here, so maybe this is old news, but the kids are all carrying on about some old creature they saw in the woods. At first I figured it was just their imagination playing tricks on them, but then I cornered the kid who saw it and heard his report firsthand. Sounds like we've got a shakalaka on our hands. Shakalakas look like us, except half as tall and with weird masks. Don't let their size fool you, they're vicious. I've heard tales that they're worse than wyverns when they attack as a group. If a tribe has shown up in our woods, I hope I'm just jumping to conclusions, but if you plan on searching for a little bugger, you best be prepared. Oh, by the way, the kids insisted on asking the guild to look for the thing they saw, so go check the guild quest counter. No. Anyway, he doesn't want to speak to us again yet. So, the village chief wants to speak to us. Great work, kid. I think we can all agree you're no rookie anymore. But don't get cocky. You're here, like I said, the Azeroth is felines play. There's plenty of tougher monsters out there. Now then, while you're out, you missed a bit of excitement in the village. One of our boys came home saying he spotted a strange creature in the woods. Neither human nor monster, he says. Sure, we could chalk it up to playful imagination, but I think his story warrants a listen at least. Better safe than sorry, right? I'll let him give you the details. Do me a favour and go investigate. Heck, do yourself a favour. The guild is treating this as an official quest. You should drop by the quest counter. So, we're gonna go store our items quickly. So, we got some free trank bombs and a free paintball. Where's my whetstones? Yeah, this is a problem with chest organisation. After a while, you begin to lose track of where everything is in your box. Anyway. Wow, nice work, Hunter. Not just anybody could catch such a fierce monster, especially without any decent intel. Now, don't let it go to your head, but everybody at Guild HQ is talking about you, and me, your trusty liaison. By now, I bet you're thinking it's about time you improved to hunt in a new area, huh? Well, slow down, partner. There's a little boy in the village who has a request for you. See, he spotted some kind of strange creature in the woods. He thinks it's a pixie. Isn't that cute, kids? You should have seen him, a few measly zenny clutched in his hand as he begged for someone, anyone, to help. Be a sport and check it out, even if it does sound like a bunch of malarkey. Just be careful, wouldn't want the pixie to turn you into a plumpkin or something. So she's laughing. Also, the kid dumped his life savings into this request, but don't expect some million zenny reward, okay? If you complete the quest, I'll write you a sterling letter of recommendation, I promise. And she's just laughing. So in 2-star, we've got two new quests. My Lord Errand, which is to hunt an Azeroth, and Who's the Boss, which is to capture a Great Jaggy. Okay, that's the only other capture quest. I forgot about it. So let's get these out of the way quickly, just so we don't have to worry about them anymore. I'm just gonna eat. Cool Cat. What does Cool Cat do? Groomer. Okay. I just want to get these two quests out of the way because I don't want to do any urgents without having all the quests before it done, if possible. And we got Courage, which is fine because that's the only one I really wanted. So now we have to actually kill an Azeroth, which, as I said, killing a monster is a lot easier than capturing it. Ironically, due to the fact that you don't have to do as much in theory to capture as you do to kill. Oh, we got a health increase at least. Oh, we didn't actually get any stamina increase. Okay, so the Azeroth starts off in area 3 usually. And if we turn the corner, it's not here? What? I swear it's... Oh, this must be over in area 5 then. Bugger. Maybe it's in area 7. No, must be in area 5 then. Yeah, that's a bit of confusion. Oh yeah, it starts in area 5 now, doesn't it? Oh, I hope to God you can't hear that. The Hoover just started on downstairs. Oh! Azeroth, hello! Now, if you're not confident fighting a monster, paintball it. Because at least if you paintball it, you can find out where it's going. That's actually a bad position to be in, not be able to see yourself. I have noticed that you're a lot faster with reload. How do I reload this? Oh, it's not too done about stealth. I do have to say I like the Azeroth's theme, or the Azeroth's themes. It should be known. Because the Azeroth is a Galactus monster, which I actually don't know what that's meant to mean, because most of the monsters in these games are actually wyverns, and it's already limping. Jeez, that's how tough this guy is. I mean, I haven't even beaten on him that much. Now, one thing they do, which is kind of a dickish thing, is when a monster enters another area, it always starts behind where you would if you enter the area. So there's a chance that the monster you are fighting can actually end up behind you, which is a very bad position to end up in. Whoa, how did I do that? Okay, I've got to work out. There seems to be more to this switch axe than I was thinking. Okay, the Azeroth calves are like pelts. Now, in a hunting quest, like when it says hunt a monster, that means you can capture it as well if you really want to. If a quest says capture, you must capture. If it says slay, you must kill it. But you know, I prefer hunt at the lower ranks. Killing a monster's fine, but when you get to the higher ranks of this game, capturing is a good idea. Like learning to capture a monster is a very good thing to learn, just for the fact that it can shorten down quest times. Plus, you do get more, because I mean, while you don't get the ability to carve the monster, you do get more rewards in the reward section when you capture a monster instead of killing it. And there are certain items which can only be gotten by capturing, or by breaking or carving a certain part, like breaking or cutting a certain part of the body of the monster. So it is worth your while to capture a monster rather than kill it a lot of the time. So, one more quest, then it's an urgent, then this episode's over. I mean, between the episodes, what I will be doing is mostly consists of getting more wild axes for one, and upgrading them to the Azeroth axes or whatever I upgrade them to. So just to let you know, there will be a lot of Azeroth axes appearing next episode. Because I believe I need 3 Azeroth axes, which are from the wild axes. Then I need... Actually, have they? Oh no, from the bone axes, the Azeroth axes. And, you know, I've already got enough for 1 if I got more Mashalite. Which, that might be worth getting just because it's a poison vial. So I can actually poison the monsters that I'm fighting. And it's green sharpness. I mean, it's not a lot of green sharpness, but it is still green sharpness. Meanwhile, this one I'm going to be upgraded for a little while. So I mean, that is very tempting. I might actually get the Mashalite and use that as my weapon starting next episode. And actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm being very indecisive here. I just go check. No, I can't. I need more Monster Names. Fair enough. Okay, kitty cat. Let's use bread and polisher. Shoot speeds of sharpening times. Maximizes the amount of time talks with veggie elder. Healing items. Actually, what about milk? There's oracle and polisher. And we get defense for this. So that was rich and sweet. Health, stamina, defense increased, and we got both the skills because they are both fresh ingredients. So we got no more quests appearing. So we just have to capture a great Jaggy, which I'm not sure how we're gonna fare on this one, but God, this episode's chalking up to be as long as it's an air. This episode's chalking up to be as long as the first episode was, which, I mean, I've got a lot to cut out of it due to that break I took, but it's going to be pretty bad if it's such a long episode. I'm not meaning for edit. Oh, we are on max stamina already. I'm not meaning for editing purposes, because I mean, editing an episode that I know has not got many mistakes in isn't that difficult. It's the upload times, because I mean, the other one was like 70 hours upload time. Oh, Ludroth in this area. it's just gonna take a long time to get the episodes up, and I want to try and make these episodes go up in a consistent manner. Oi, Great Jaggy, look at me. Yeah, look at all these. Look at all these Jaggy around me. They are blocking the way. I mean, the Jaggy here stay out of the way a lot more, I've noticed. Maybe it's because they're less mobile, because, I mean, if you consider it, the males are the hunting in this pack. They do all the hunting while the females sort of stand back and, you know, kind of like in an old-fashioned like world where there are no women's rights. So women like stay at home and don't do much hunting, which is probably why they're a lot bigger in general. So they don't have to. They're not expected to be as mobile. I'm trying to be careful here because I get the feeling I'm gonna kill this guy soon. Did I take a trap? Yeah, I did. Now, are you gonna limp? I'm not hitting it so much now. I think I'm gonna kill it soon. Okay. I get the feeling it's gonna limp soon. Huh, make a liar out of me? Why don't you? Oh, it's drooling! Okay, I can find source off. When it's drooling, if you put meat down, you could there is actually a chance that the Great Jaggy will go over and eat it. But he can eat the meat on the floor here because he knows it's safe. Well, that and it's the only food source. Really don't want to let the monster eat, but in this case I have no choice because it's going to die soon. Fucking hell, look at the Jaggy that just died. God, you're gonna die soon, Jack. Please, show me a sign that you're weak or whatever. If you notice, the Great Jaggy actually makes noises depending on what attack it's going to do, which means... I thought I was going to kill it soon. See, I failed because I killed it. Ugh, God damn it. But, yeah, the Great Jaggy actually makes noises to warn you that it's going to do a certain attack. So, because the Great Jaggy died, I failed. That's why these quests are so hard for me, because I've got... These are so, like... These monsters are so brittly weak. And that was actually a big Jaggy. Yeah, luckily I don't think they give you too many capture quests. I mean, if you're in Tri, you're kind of out of luck because they give you a lot of capture quests in Tri. You know, I believe there's like, for every monster there's a kill quest and a capture quest. They just keep, they overload you with capture quests in that game. I really want to get better ingredients, but I can't right now because I believe one of the paths to get better ingredients would require going online. And the chief's standing right next to the quest counter this time. I kind of like the chief actually has a story, which they don't really talk about in Try as much as they do in this game. In this game, it's kind of, I think it's more extended, but I mean, in the other games, it's they talk about it a bit, but this game they talk about it a lot more of who the village chief is, and what's he's been through in his life for the village. What we do know about him so far is he used to play with the Argosy captain a lot. 'Cause they said they smashed heads a lot and they saved each other's lives a lot, kind of thing. Okay, no more messing around, Great Dragon. I just want you to die. Well, no, actually, I don't want you to die. I want you to survive. But I want you to limp away. Okay, it's not that button I press and... Okay. Damn it, I was hoping to get my attack in before it finished. Oh god. If you... That reference, you probably didn't know what I was referencing, but if you did, you're amazing and I kind of find you creepy for knowing that reference. Considering that it wasn't a reference. Oh, really? It was me making something up based off what I was referencing, if that made any sense to you. I don't know how weak the Great Dragon is. That's the problem. There are armor sets which will actually, you can see on the map when you aim toward a monster if it's ready to capture by the fact that the dot is flashing, but I don't actually have one. I think the Hunter's Armor actually has that skill, so if you went and bought the Hunter's Armor, these quests are a lot easier for you, but I believe at least. I mean, I know it has auto tracking, and I'd assume it has capture, but okay, I believe it's ready for capture now. But I wanted to leave the area first. Okay, I was right. It was ready for capture. Good! Also, with capture quests, you get dragged back to the village a lot faster. I see. There's no need to stay out for carving. So yeah, look at its throw. I ripped its throw to bits. Okay, now we can finally do the urgent quest. I have to say though, if I'm going to be doing a rank A video like I am right now, freaking high rank's going to kill me. Considering I never did that, like in one, I never did a high rank in one day. I'd spread it out. Took me a while to clear those ranks, so. Also, the farm wants to speak to us right now. Patata! Grains, grains, grains! If you're looking to scratch up some energy, then nothing beats grains. The Mocha Village farm is proud to be pesticide free. Meow way would we spray with toadstool insecticide, yeah? Don't be fooled, just because the crops aren't picture perfect. Our wheat and rice are meow watering. Sorry I got skittish and hightailed it away when the earthquake struck. Shameful, I know, yeah. But from meow 1 I'll be right here, working my tail off, I swear. And we can change the name. Your name was always, were you Time? Yeah, let's make you Time. And the farmer. Hey there, well, looky here. Another one of my felines has come skulking back to the farm. Now we can grow even more crops. I figure seeing the Argosy training with the village has given the felines some backbone. They're starting to come back. Just bring us the herbal seed you want to cultivate, and while you're off questing, the felines will get to growing. Make sure you meet the feline that's just come back. You've got to be friendly with hired help, I always say. Now if you could just inspire that last feline to come hightail it back here, you'd be able to grow more crops at once. Until then, we'll keep doing our best with what we have. So yes, we have another feline now, meaning we can grow more than one thing at once, which is a godsend. So, actually, yes, cactus cultivation, so I don't know what the other ones do. Oh, you're doing cactus flowers. Actually, just so I don't mistake it. What do I want to grow? Let's get mite seeds, why not? And the feline will go out and farm. So yeah, we have another feline on the farm now. Meaning that, all work we do will be a lot easier. Change meat, paintball, trank bombs. Anyway, with that, I think 2-star is actually completed. So let's do the urgent, unlock 3-star, and then we can end the video. So yeah, 2-star's got a gold tick next to it. Shakalaka Savior. Protect the Shakalaka. That's a 3-star quest. And the Carefree lads saying they saw it. I believe them. Let's go out and protect the Shakalaka then. So, upon starting the quest, you get a signal and someone saying help Chacha. So if you look on the top left, we actually have Shakalaka. We actually have someone else in our party with us. So we've got to get to area 6 as fast as we can. Because that is apparently where our mystery guest is, and they remind us saying come help, and they signal area 6. So if you don't pick up the map, you can still kind of guess where they are. So upon entering area 6, so whatever this thing is, it is in trouble. And it runs straight towards you, sets notes to you're a champion and says help him. I'm not going to read out the text boxes because honestly they're distracting. All the Jagia seem to be concentrated on the Shakalaka. They actually do not notice you, which is sort of nice actually for once. Why hurt Cha-Cha, me pacifist? So after saving him, he digs his way out, and then he's in Area 9, and apparently he's being attacked again because all this guy's trying to do is run away. Which honestly, with monsters surrounding him like the Jaguar, I can't blame him really, especially if he's defenseless. Like he is, apparently. So upon entering Area 9, we don't get another cutscene luckily, but we find out that this guy, he just ran into a load of Ludroth, which I don't believe we've ever seen in this area before. So this guy is uber unlucky. You know? Now, I'm not sure if you fail the quest if the Shakalaka dies, but anyway, upon killing these three and crawling like a baby up, he digs away again. And I forget, do we have to do this one more time? And he's in Area 2 now. And apparently surrounded by monsters once again. So this is a tedious quest, but it is well worth it for the overall reward you get for it. So he's surrounded by, holy crap, how many Jaggy are here? And they're all wanting his blood. I mean, forget the Great Jaggy. This is, I mean, why the hell would this many Jaggy ever gather in an area? Because, I mean, they didn't even gather like this for the Great Jaggy. Now, I believe that the Shakalaka, yeah, he's actually attacking these guys back now. So, he's learnt the ways of hunting. How cute. Oi, Jaggy, come here. And die. So, once again, he digs his way into the ground and he disappears. This time, however, it's a lot nicer because where he turns up is the base camp, where he finds it is safe. So you go into the area and he thanks you. And objective complete. Does he actually Oh yeah, he does it. Yep, he sits. When you kick back, he'll kick back next to you like this. And when your quest is complete, he cheers. Ah, good shakalaka laka laka. Boom shakalaka. So, our reward is some miscellaneous Jaggy and sometimes Ludroth stuff, I believe. You only get 60 Zenny for this. I mean, that was Static Kai's fund. But, even better, we get a save screen. No, we get something else. So, we have a couple people to talk to. First, the village chief. Haha, well how about that? The creature was a Shakalaka kid who couldn't find his way home.
Well, you know what this means? Cook 'em alive! Haha, just kidding. In Moga Village, we welcome all villagers with open arms, be they shakalakas or Linians. Besides, I like this kid. Talk about a sense of humour. Did you hear him say that he wants you to be his minion? Bwahaha! So, how do you think you'll feel about looking after him for a while? Take him hunting with you. He's clearly a gutsy kid, and you'll be giving him an experience that will last him a lifetime. What? Don't give me that look. Haha, relax. I mean, look at the two of you. You're a dynamic duo already. So when you talk to the lost Shakalaka kid... it is greedy Hunter. Cha-Cha tried to put Hurt on Monster, but then Hunter should charge steal Cha-Cha Thunder with Chop Cho Chi? Cha-Cha tongue-tied. Cha-Hua? You ask who is Cha-Cha? Shakalaka-Cha. You no Cha-Cha? Your brain hurty? Me is proud wandering lone wolf champion of the great Shakalaka tribe. Me name Cha-Cha. Now Laka listen, Cha-Cha no lost. Me on long time walkie. It's Shakalaka village custom to grow from child to Laka adulthood. One must walkie to find own mask. Cha-Wa? You ask why Cha-Cha walkie here in a forest? Shaka-duh seems Shaka clear. Cha-Cha lose way as soon as me step from Jam! Cha-Cha get to point. During legendary journey, me discovered amazing gold mask, Galaka. It make Cha-Cha eye holes go ooga. Cha-Cha this close to grab, but then mask slip through his fingers. Why? It's long sad tail. Make Cha-Cha very upset. So Cha-Cha make many mask here at village. Cha-Cha devised mask that put gold one to Shaka shame. Ooga. Cha-Cha here until Shakalaka send search party. Jam! Until make lots of mask. End of story. Because you chase Cha-Cha's Chow, me demand compensation. You are now Cha-Cha's minion. Ooga. But me fair Master Laka, when you need friendly Laka chat, come visit Chum Cha-Cha. That is the way of the Chakalaka. So, we have some options with Cha-Cha. If we invite him on a quest, he is at our side. Now you can also change his mask, but he's only got the acorn mask right now. You can select his dances, which he's currently using the Rara dance and the Oogaboo dance, which gives him taunt, health recovery. Now we can't change dances because he doesn't know any more dances. Select abilities. Now we can actually choose him to do any attack we want. Now, looking at the quest list, actually, since I'm going to be hunting Azeroth a lot, it is now the Azeroth is especially weak to fire, so I'll stick you on fire attack for now. Here is the stats. He's level 1. He's got 1 Valor, 100 health, 35 attack, 17 elemental fire attack, 5 defense, 50 stamina. He wears the Acorn mask with a mastery of 0 of it with the abilities of fire attack. His recovery is average and he has these dances. Now we can also take him along in multiplayer, but we're not going to do that for now. So now Cha-Cha is following us. So if we talk to the Guild Sweetheart, once again Hunter, you've gotten incredible results. Color me impressed. Who the fuck there really was some mysterious thing living in the woods. I'm moved, I must say, to have such a pure trusting heart. See this tear in the corner of my eye? And she's still laughing. Down to business. Letters singing your praises has come in from all across the land. Not that means drum roll. Presenting a new hunting ground. You can now head to the flooded forest. Wondering what sort of place it is? Yeah, me too. According to my in-depth and kind of heavy guidebook, flooded forest. A forest flooded with water. Oh, wow. Don't forget your towel. Oh, the guild also wants you to hunt a big monster called a Kuropeko on the sandy plains. Time to strike your stuff. So we've got a harvest tour of the flooded forest. We know what harvest tours are out by now. We can hunt the Kuropeko, slay 6 Renepolos, deliver 2 herbivore eggs, hunt a great Rogi, slay 12 Banabara, or slay 7 Ludroth. Those are our quests. We also have the Gal of the Good speaking to us. Hello, silly hunter. How can I tell you about new items if you don't visit every hour? I've gotten every gunner's dream, a blast of new bowgun ammo. It's enough to make Blade Masters switch specialities. And then there's my personal favourite, the Organizer's Guide. This magazine will let you get the most out of, or should I say into, your item box. You don't have to fret about running out of room in there again. You hunters have more important things to think about. The price is a little high, but I'd be willing to trade it for a lock of your hair. Or a used armor. I kid. Hair. So, she now sells sleep herbs. Well, unless she sold them before, but she has crags and she has new ammos and coatings probably. But that's not important. What is important is the organizer's guide. Basically, now we can store more stuff in the item box. She also has some new books. Is there anything else? Oh, someone on the farm wants to speak to us for some reason. I wonder why that is. I mean, another cat couldn't have come back already, right? Okay, what do you want? Well, how about that? A while back, the itinerant cook asked me to start growing rapscallions, some kind of veggie. We just had our first crop. Makes my mouth water just thinking about all the victuals he'll rustle up with them. Now you'll be able to munch on dishes made with rapscallions whenever you visit the canteen. Why not pay him a visit? So we have veggie ingredients now. Oh. Let's have you do some blue mushrooms for me. So he'll go over that. Now, I know this is a long episode. I mean, the reason I'm doing long episodes is just because I want to fit it all into one, but there is more. First, I have to store everything, but I have to show off Cha-Cha. Because, I mean, I am going to be using him when I'm grinding. I mean, I don't have much choice in that, really, because he... Well, I could keep him behind, but I don't want to, because Cha-Cha is useful. Essentially, he's a second player, albeit a very weak second player. He'll hunt with you, and he'll attack things with you. Now... He always acts like he's been thrown out the village. Now, luckily... Now, when you're there, I said now a lot of times, didn't I? When you're hunting with Cha-Cha here, Cha-Cha can take the attention away from you. So, sometimes if we hunt the Great Jaguar, if we can find him. Actually, first... Oh, he's actually in this area. So, the Great Jaguar has noticed us. If you notice, Cha-Cha will attack him. I think I just... Oh, that's how you reload it, okay. Furthermore, he's actually attacking Cha-Cha, and Cha-Cha is dancing. Now, you kind of want to defend him while he does this. Because when Cha-Cha dances, he can give you varying effects depending on what songs you let him have. So, in that case, he gave an attack boost. So, my attacks are going to do a lot more. He's also got fire attack, which means he's going to attack with fire, which, by the way, is both the Great Jaguar and the Azeroth's weakness. So, you can get a lot of damage off fast with Cha-Cha. He's actually very useful to have. I mean, if you're a lone hunter, or if you're a beginner hunter still, should I say, Cha-Cha will become very useful for you because he's going to take a lot of hits for you. Now, when Cha-Cha runs out of health, he'll actually dig and escape out. Well, he'll farcast throughout the area, which you haven't seen farcast yet. When he does this, until his health is recharged, Cha-Cha has retreated basically, and you're on your own. And he ran. I believe he's run to area 6, but I can't be sure. I've never actually let him retreat from this area before. Yeah, every weapon I've gotten used to, I can... Ah, here he is. Now, when you change areas, Cha-Cha lags behind a bit. I have to say, I love that functionality of the switch out. Just like spamming an explosion of exhaust
Yeah, exhaust makes monsters want to eat faster. So remember when the Great Jaggy wanted to eat? That's probably why he wanted to eat. So much, so often, like so soon. I killed a Jackie alongside of him. Ah. Yeah, Chow Chow is a lot weaker than a hunter, but he does have his uses. I mean, some of the dances which can boost your abilities, and the fact that he can act as sort of a meat shield and take the attention away from you, he can be very useful, and he will be very useful in the upcoming quests that we've got. Because I mean, the Kurapeko, sometimes you want your attention, but the attention of the Kurapeko off you. And oh, the Argosy captain wants to speak to us. Hello, Hunter. Yuko Kita. You hunt well, we trade well, yes? You're just in time. Carry Pigeon come with good news. Another land want to trade with you for Moga commodities. This one is Hunter Realm. Their trade goods is certain to benefit your hunting. Kakujitsu. One complication. Now other lands want to trade with you, you must formulate Kakaku. Kakaku means plan. Mayhap you want explanation about choosing destinations and length of voyage? Yeah, sure. So, Sokonakucha. Listen carefully. Rule number 1. Trade goods differ depending on the Argosy ports of call. Pay attention to trade goods lists when choosing what lands we should visit. Your second in means responsibility. Rule number 2. Call them more than one port means the Argosy voyage takes longer. You have choice. Make long trip, fill up on trade goods, or make quick trip, go after only what you need. Choose wisely, friend. So, what he means is, he'll visit the hunters of the farmer realm and the hunters realm, but this also means he'll be at sea a lot longer than usual. But in return for this, he now has some new things available, like the Captain Plus, which will upgrade the captain's fishing boat on the at the fishing fleet. He's also got a pig melon and an angel leotard, which are closed for Poogie. If we look at the normal trades, he's gotten, I think he's got fish find, no, he's gotten shroom jumps, bug maker pro, busy bees, farcasters. He's gotten some new items in now. Do I actually have something to ride trade? I might have something to ride trade with you in a minute. Be right back. Okay, barring any more interruptions, let's give out our hunt report, and we got some supplies done and a giant skull, which is something a Great Dragon can give you. And oh, he wants to speak to us again. Pretty sweet deal. Sorry, Hunter, I was lost in thought. The Argosy captain shared some news from afar. I can't stop thinking about it. It seems that Finn's not in anymore, and all the crazy city folks are on some fad diet to pack on the pounds. I heard it's because most rich folk are fat and happy, while us working types are so horrifyingly muscular and veiny. So skinny city folk are itching to look fat and rich. They've discovered that an all honey diet will really plump you up. People call it the slim fat diet. It's made honey a hot commodity. We're going to install a honey box on the farm. We need to capitalise on this fad and make honey a major new Moga export. You'll be able to use it too, of course. I made a list of everything we need. I know you're busy and all, but remember that honey is used for hunters too. So, villager request. For giving him 2 cactus flowers, 2 earth crystals and 300 resources, we can now put honey on our farm. Honey, honey, dun 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 dun. So we've got honey now, which, I mean, we can't do anything because both our felines are working on non-honey things, but if we get low on honey, we can just set them both to making honey. So we no longer have to go out and gather honey if we don't really need to. So I'm going to end off this episode here. Next episode we'll be starting Freestar, and I'll have... Okay, let's just look at the items. Let me just get up a weapons list as well. Make sure everything's still recording good. So, between episodes, I will hopefully... Actually, where do I get killer beetles? But anyway, I would have hopefully upgraded this bone axe into a bone smasher. The others all into that's a neat. Oh, that's a flooded forest thing. So so next episode I won't have the bone smasher, but I will have the Azeros axe. I'll have 3 Azeros axes, I believe. I'll have the rest of the wild axes. I won't have wild axe pluses or Ludroth axes though, so I do need better things than that. So, I thank you for watching. I thank you for having patience for this episode. Goodbye.